Hey guys and girls. First off, I apologize for my appearance. I kind of look like crap. Um, but I wanted to tell all of you that I appreciate the support and the messages that you guys gave to me. A lot of you sent me personal messages, and that meant a lot to me. It really did. I was going to do a video going up to Cleveland, but it was nighttime. When we were driving up there, I had to be there so early. It was like 5 a.m. and there was other passengers in the vehicle going up there as well. And I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. And when I got there, there's no cameras allowed. It's HIPAA law, and you got to respect everybody. Like, even if you're filming yourself, someone may walk behind you, and then you catch them on video, and you're not allowed to do that. So, out of respect to them, I did not film at all. But I wanted to let you know, the surgery could not have went any better. I mean that. My eyes are watering up, man. I've been wearing, a lot of you don't know this, but I've been wearing an ileostomy bag since July of last year when I had to have emergency surgery at UPMC Presby. And it's been so depressing. Sometimes it'll make sounds. And I had to go to recovery, and there's group, and there's a lot of people there. And I was so nervous that it would make a sound, and I'd be so embarrassed. I only told a couple of people up there what I was going through. And what I would do is I would take my hand when we were sitting there, and I would kind of just cover it, and it totally muffled the sound. Nobody could hear anything. It was great. But when I coined out up there, when coining out means you're going to get your coin that you earned for completing the program. And what happens is there is a basement, a huge basement, furniture, everything real nice. And you would sit in front of all the guys that were there, like 30-something guys. You would sit in front of them, and they have your coin. And they start at one end of the room, and they all pass it around. And each person that gets that coin gets to speak about you and what you meant to them, and stuff like that. And usually counters don't go there, but there was one guy, his name is Jose, and he went down there, man, and he knew everything. Like, the whole staff knew exactly what I was going through. At first, they weren't even going to let me go there because apparently a guy had an ostomy, and he had very bad hygiene, and it was a very bad experience. So they didn't know if they wanted to let anybody else there again. But they let me, and they said, Sean, I would never know if you didn't tell me. I was very good with it. I was very experienced with it. And but anyway, when I got to Jose, I remember him. He didn't reveal what I was going through, but he said that guy sitting up there has went and is going through more than probably all of you guys put together. That you have no idea how strong he is, and that really made a lot to me. And at the end, you get your coin, and then you get to speak. And I'm nervous speaking in front of people. I do radio and podcasting, and I've done documentaries where I've had media there, and I was talking to them in front of a lot of people. But I don't know, I didn't really get anxiety with that, but I would get anxiety in front of people. I think it was more so because of my ostomy. And anyway, I spoke, and I spoke very well. I was actually proud of myself. But fast forward, guys. I went to Cleveland Clinic. I got my surgery scheduled. I went up there on Monday, and I'm back on Tuesday. Guys, that's unheard of. My surgeon, Dr. Littman at Cleveland Clinic, him and his entire staff are so amazing. I can't even put into words how good them guys are. Like, I'm not downing on UPMC, but they really messed my ostomy up. And it retracted, and it wasn't good. It was very painful every day. But Dr. Littman, he went in, and where your stoma's at and your ileostomy, he went through that hole and cut it out and made me a new stoma. And guys, when I woke up, it's completely different than my other one. It's very good, and it's not painful at all. He didn't even have to cut me open. I have no stitches or staples. Now, I might have some inside. I'm not sure. I mean, I probably do have stitches internally, but I'm not aware of it. But the thing that, the only pain I'm in, and it could get a little bad, but it'll pass real quick. It's, they pump a lot of air into you when they do, laparoscopic surgery, so you have to pass all that air, okay? You have to pass all that, and your stomach's bloated, and it hurts. Like, I have a lot of scar tissue, and it gets painful. Like, when I woke up from surgery, I was in no pain at all, but they had dosed me up with massive pain meds when I was out. And I didn't have to take a pain med at all, which is really, really surprising, until I remember at like 1 a.m. yesterday. I couldn't sleep, but this pain came out of nowhere, and it's when the air started passing. Oh my God, that hurt. And, you know, when I got up, well, first of all, this lady came into my room, and she's like, Sean, we're doing a class on how to better your life with living with your ostomy, and, you know, do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, I'll go. And I went there, and there were only 2 ladies that were in there with me, but it was so cool, man, because we were going through the same thing. And Cleveland Clinic, man, to give me that class, I learned so much in that class that I probably would have dodged many, many ER visits if I would have just had the knowledge that I learned earlier today. It was that good, and very good. Like, I was doing things the wrong way the whole time for years. Because I had to wear one back in 2013 as well. But I will be going back in. I meet him on June 1st, and then we're going to schedule the second surgery, and he'll reverse everything. I'll go to the bathroom normally. I won't have a bag anymore. I was very anxious when I woke up because he said he had to get inside of me to see if he could fix it or not. God bless him, man. He went in there, and he called my sister, actually, and Jamie told me that he told her he was able to hook me back up. So that meant the world to me. Like, I've been so depressed wearing this thing, and dating sucks, man. Like, girls don't understand what you're going through, and they judge you, and then they ghost you because they think it's nasty. But you know what? I'm going to be back to normal, and by people doing that to me, I'm glad they're doing it now because that's their true character coming out right away. So that's great. But yes, guys, I'm fine. I'm in no pain at all. When I got home, I was, because when I went to surgery, like, I literally went in at 9 a.m. and I was on a gurney, and I laid there, and then they wheeled me into surgery, put me on another OR table. Then they moved me to my room and put me on another hospital bed. So I was laying there that whole time. I did not move for 24 hours. And when I got up, man, the pain got pretty bad. And when I got home today, the pain was pretty bad. But they wrote me 2 days worth of Tylenol 3. I told them I don't want anything like really strong. They understood I was in recovery. They know my past. This is what it looks like when you're an addict, a former addict. Like, right there. That's my medicine bottle. And they also wrote me this. I won't need it ever, but it's good to have. And that right there is Narcan. And that goes up your nose if you OD. And because of my past, they wanted to be safe and write that for me, which is really, really good. I mean, they're looking out for me, but I don't know. I know for a fact that I'll never have to use it because I'll never go back to that life again. But maybe I'll have the opportunity to save somebody else's life with that Narcan. I'm sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's a substitute for Narcan. This is the generic version of Narcan. Like, my insurance only pays for generic versions of medicine, which they work the same. But, yeah, guys, thank you for the thoughts and prayers. Thank you for your comments, your support, like your reaction tags on Facebook. It got to be so many messages that it was hard to keep up. And I'm gonna get back to all of you and thank you, because I'm not gonna not respond to you because it meant a lot to me. And I don't know if I said this on my Facebook, but I made an account back when I was an addict and I was blacked out on pills, and it was a YouTube channel that was all about the Amityville Horror House. And what happened was I blacked out and I forgot my login info. But I logged in, or I didn't log in, I searched for that account, and I was able to look at my videos that I did. I mean, I can't log into the account. I can't hack that account either because it's too secure. I wouldn't know even where to begin. Give me an iPhone and I could do that all day. But when it comes to YouTube, man, too risky, too much security, too powerful of a system. Don't know what to do. But yeah, I looked at my videos, and don't get scared about your iPhones. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. You really got to do me dirty for me to do anything like that. But I looked at my videos, and there's hundreds of thousands of views, and there's already ads in them. It's completely monetized. And I looked at like my views, and I looked at like what that would be and like money after you monetize your channel. And guys, I literally have like $20,000, maybe even more, in that account right now. And later today, I'm going to be calling YouTube customer service, and I'm going to go about it that way. See, that's weird because my mind went to hacking automatically with that account. It never even crossed my mind, dude, look for a customer service number. You know, until somebody said it. So that's what I'm going to do. And if I get into that account, which I will, I'm going to make it a priority to get in there. I would definitely get in there, and if I'm able to get that money, which I would be able to because that's my channel, if the Columbiana County Dog Pound is watching this, what I want to do is I want to adopt every single dog in that pound. And I want to give them away for free to guys and girls on my Facebook. Like, they could look at all the dogs there and decide which one they would want. I care that much for dogs. I'm going to be paying people back, like, that I owe money to, that have helped me out many times. Yeah, I really need to get into that account because, guys, it's hard, man. Like, YouTube is hard. When I couldn't get into the Amityville channel, I made one exactly like it with the same title, the same hashtags, and the exact same videos. And it ain't doing nothing. Nothing. But for some reason, that other account is booming. It's weird. It's like the luck of the draw. I don't even think it's about your content. I mean, it would be after a while, when people keep seeing it over and over again, but guys, like, I don't know, I didn't do nothing, I didn't promote that channel, and it blew up. Now, that being said, many friends, Michelle, she, you know, she always told me I should try TikTok, and I was like, oh God, I don't want to do that. But I did, and it's blowing up. Like, I'm really surprised. I'm really developing a fan base on TikTok. And I already can go live because I've got that many followers. And yeah, like, I'm loving TikTok. I really am. And it's cool because you don't got to make these really long videos or short little videos, man. And one thing I've learned is a lot of people are more into the shorts than the actual long videos. Um, Guys, I got a lot of content coming your way on TikTok, and I'll be putting some more ass into my YouTube channel. If I'm able to access my Amityville channel, I will be doing nothing but Amityville on that channel. I'm gonna stick right to the genre, and I'll continue to post videos like that on YouTube because I got a whole concept in my head when it comes to Amityville. Like, I know a lot about it. I've researched that so deep, you have no idea. But yes, I love you, Cleveland Clinic. I love you, Dr. Littman, and my anesthesiologist, and the nurses, everybody in there, man. From the people at the desks when you walk in, everybody. There's not a person that I do not appreciate than I do at Cleveland Clinic. I'm so grateful. I actually switched all my doctors to Cleveland Clinic because it's worth the travel. I'll take my insurance and I'll go up there, and it's worth it. They are that good, guys, and I encourage all of you going through anything. Cleveland Clinic's the way to go. If you have insurance, like Medicaid or something like that, and you can't get up there, you can get rides through your insurance. You could do that, and they will pick you up, take you up there, and take you back home. Or even local trips, anything. They'll do all of that for you. So it's amazing what that insurance will do. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. I wanted to thank Rachel for watching my dog Layla. Man, like, that lady has been so nice to me and has helped me out in so many ways. And I had nobody to watch my dog, man, and I was nervous about that. And she said she would do it, and she did it. And my dog was very energetic. She's disabled, so she was kind of a little bit too much for her to handle, but she did it. And I guess Layla had a great time there because she got to meet 3 other dogs. They had a gate where they could just go inside whenever they wanted and come back in. And she was sending me photos of my dog outside. That was cool. But Layla was ecstatic to meet me when I got in her van today. That was awesome. That meant so much to me. And just looking at my dog again, she was abandoned once. She's a pound puppy. And to come back to her and show her that I'm not going anywhere, that was cool. That meant a lot to me, man. I love that dog. And yeah, I got home. I ended up passing out. I was in pain because I've been moving around, and I'm not used to moving around. And my driver on the way down, he was really cool because he was telling me how his nephew played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he was a Browns fan. So he said when he'd go watch his nephew play in Pittsburgh, he would wear a Steeler jersey and a Browns hat. That's hilarious. And when he would go watch his nephew play against the Browns, he would wear a Browns jersey but a Pittsburgh hat. So yeah, that's hilarious, man. That was really cool, though. That was really cool. I like that. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you, Heather, for all your support. I don't want to just mention a few people by name because there's so many of you, man. Josie, great girl. Been talking to her a lot. We can relate in many, many ways. Up in Cleveland, my roomie, we actually exchanged numbers. He's going through the same thing I am. He's 33, and it's funny because at 33, that's when my surgeries began. That's when I got addicted to meds. But that's 100% behind me now. Yeah, guys, that's it, man. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you all. I'm not gonna mention too many people by name. But my cousin Mike, thank you, buddy, for reaching out to me on, message, on text today. That it was great to hear from you. Great conversation we had, and I got you. You know what I mean. All right, guys. Take care. God bless you, and yeah, thank you.